Impact Wrestling Victory Road is taking place on September 23rd in Nashville, Tennessee, and for only the 5th time in Impact history, there will be a Barbed Wire Massacre match. Past Barbed Wire Massacre matches include Sabu vs. Abyss back in 2005 for TNA Turning Point, Abyss vs. Judas Messias back in 2008 at Against All Odds, LAX vs. OVE back in January 2018, and Sami Callihan vs. Eddie Edwards at Hard to Kill 2021. However, this one will be making history as it is the first one to ever be contested under triple threat rules. That is right, it's going to be Sami Callihan versus Steve Maclin versus Moose. What are your thoughts heading into a match of this type, of this caliber, and what's kind of running through your mind?
It's just one of those things I kind of know what I'm getting into just because it's a barbed wire match. So I'm gonna get cut, I'm gonna bleed, I'm gonna probably fall off of something, I don't know. I just have that plan of knowing that my body's gonna hurt the next day and it's gonna take time off of our careers probably, but it's gonna be one of those matches that I feel the three of us will go out there and show out, but also tell the story that we've been telling. I've been going back on Impact Plus and watching some of the old Barbed Wire Massacre matches with Sabu and Abyss. Obviously with Sami having the experience in this, I went and watched some of his matches. I know Moose hasn't been in one of these too, so that's kind of an advantage on my end for the specimen that he is of the wrestling god. I think that's an advantage I have over him because I know he probably doesn't like to get hit or bleed as much because he was a former NFL player.
The former United States Marine has also been showing us a new side of himself.
It's funny that everybody keeps asking me, it's like, oh, like, this is a completely different person. Like, no, it's the same person. I just never got that platform or opportunity to showcase everything that I'm about, and that's the one opportunity that I love with Impact is they give guys like me that come in and just all the Impact talent in general that platform to showcase, and whether you can hit the ground running or not, and I'm so grateful for it.
Prior to his Impact Wrestling days, he was working for WWE. He was most known for being part of the Forgotten Sons, only to get his release in February of 2021.
It was just starting fresh, and it was funny because Deonna was there when I had the phone call when I was getting fired, and it was one of those moments where she looked at me like, all right, here we go, now you get to show the wall. And she's been my support system since, and she was right, and it's just that's all I've been trying to do. My head was clear onto it, and even getting my vignettes made and getting everything done to debut anywhere. I wanted to just release vignettes. I wanted to get out on independence. How do I get my name out there? How do I branch and just start to work everywhere that I possibly can? And once Impact came calling, it was nice to have that contact. And once they saw my vignettes, they loved it. And they were like, oh, we're going to reshoot these in a different way, but keep the same vibe. And then within maybe 2 days later, they said, no, we're going to keep this. We're going to use your vignettes. I'm like, thank you. I appreciate that. So it was one of those moments where I knew that the work that I put in and the vision that I have of who I am as Steve Maclin was going to be showcased.
But now he's finally showing the world who Steve Maclin can really be.
Completely different. That's the one thing Deonna laughs about it all the time, trying to tell people. And even when I go to like signings, everybody's like, you're really nice. I didn't expect that. I'm like, well, yeah, I play a character on television. We suspend disbelief. I guess I can say that I'm good at my job then if I make people not want to approach me. So I guess that's a good thing at times. I don't know. But I'm completely different. I don't know. I love wrestling. That's the one thing is I love what I do.
On top of that, he's also planning a wedding with two-time Impact Wrestling Knockouts champion Deonna Purrazzo, and of course, you know I had to get the tea.
It's pretty much her show. It's good to have input when she does ask me, even though she already has the answer that she wants. But no, she's very open to having my ideas, so it's kind of fun.
Well, that's a wrap for my conversation with Steve Maclin. Let me know what you thought of this video in the comment section below. Plus, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more pro wrestling content.